Good morning, tourism marketing product development students at Georgian College. This is Marilyn Nigro, coordinator of the program. Louise Jackson and I are so super excited to take you on a virtual field trip to Midland, Ontario. Pay attention, stay alert. You may see someone you recognize.
Welcome to your destination management field trip. I wish we could all be here in person, but we're making this one virtual just for you. We're at the Marsh Wildlife Center. Come on, let's go check it out. Should we go to the bathroom first? I might have to stop. Oh, I'm going in the big one. Marsh Wildlife Center is a not-for-profit charitable organization spanning over 3,000 acres of national wildlife area and provincially significant wetlands and woodlands in Tay, Ontario, the heart of Georgian Bay. 3,000 acres of wildlife. You can feed the chickadees, which you'll see some videos of. I have some seeds on my hat and we're not sure they're going to get there. But aside from feeding chickadees, which is I think my favorite thing to do, there's other activities like skiing and snowshoeing, guided tours, canoe tours in the summer, a little tough in the winter, you don't go far, dip netting for creatures from the marsh, and the boardwalk. And you also get to visit snakes and turtles. And they miss you, but you can check them out virtually too. So when you come to Marsh, you're supporting this beautiful center and wildlife. Yeah. One of the fun adventures at the Marsh is feeding the chickadees. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh my God, that's so awesome. We're good? We're good. All right. Welcome to the reintroduced trumpeter swans. You probably can't hear me because they're chit-chatting in the back. Well, I'm reading from some notes, so you're all going to be tested on this entire page. Just kidding. Originally native to Ontario, these trumpeter swans, they came from Eastern Canada over 200 years ago, primarily due to hunting. They wanted to come here to be safer. So with prime habitat, the Marsh started to cooperate with the restoration of this magnificent species in 1989. And another cool fact is that they're fighting behind me and trying to splash me. Is that in 1999, Pigpen and her mate became the first wild pair of trumpets to nest in the Marsh in over 200 years. Sing with me, everyone.
Thanks, Louise. Did you know that the birds of prey at the Marsh are educational animal ambassadors? These animals are no longer able to survive in the wild, and the Marsh helps to take care of them. What a great program for everybody.
Does anybody know what this blue tubing is for? Can you guess? It's very Canadian.
Well, hello, it's Marilyn again. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the modern method of collecting sap from the maple tree, which is represented by these blue tubes. And as you can see, the gentleman drilling the hole in the maple tree to run the tubes from one tree to the next. After that picture, you'll see one of our very own faculty, Steve Hilborn. He and Sarah collect sap from their trees by pail, which means they have to empty the pails every day. The sap only runs in the spring, especially when the nights are cold and the days are very sunny. The ratio is approximately 50 liters of sap for 1 liter of syrup. Steve and Sarah got 3 liters of syrup from 120 liters of sap. This is why this is often referred to in Canada as liquid gold. The video you're watching is a more modern way of boiling the sap. However, the big producers have much more sophisticated equipment. If you get a chance, it is the perfect time of year to visit some of the best sugar shacks in the province right here in Simcoe County. So we've finished our time at the Marsh, and we are now going to head over to Ste. Marie among the Hurons, which is right next door. Once we're there, Louise will tell you some of the history of Ste. Marie and talk to you a little bit about some of the events. You'll notice that they have a beautiful restaurant, they have an event space, and they have lots of exciting things to do. So take it away, Louise.
First European community, Ste. Marie among the Hurons was headquarters to the French Jesuit mission to the Huron-Wendat people. Ste. Marie among the Hurons is home to amazing events, such as Indigenous Day on June 21st, Hometown Harvest in October, and the beautiful First Light. It is a popular event that draws thousands of people. Miigwech.
We were also able to visit Ste. Marie among the Hurons through the walkway access, and here we were able to get a sneak peek of what it looks like inside.
I spy with my little eye Ste. Marie among the Hurons.
Martyr Shrine is not open in the winter, but we'll take a drive over and park along the Wye River, and Louise will tell you all about the Martyr Shrine.
And we're at the Martyr Shrine. You can see it here in the background. It welcomes over 100,000 tourists every year and continues to spread the word of history, values of the Jesuit mission, offering insightful tours, engaging activities, and enjoying pilgrimage. It's no wonder the Martyr Shrine is world-renowned. People travel all over the world to come to the shrine. In fact, Pope John Paul visited in here in 1984, and you can ask our tourism coordinator, Marilyn Nigro, because she got to wave at him. Maybe he waved first. Anyhow, you can learn more about it again by visiting their website and all the amazing things Midland has to offer. Here we are. We're still in Midland. This rail trail here, actually you can bike it or hike it. Biking you'll go a little faster. It takes you to Barrie, but it's also part of the Simcoe County Loop Trail, which was put together by Cycle Simcoe. It is 160 kilometers of trail. Bike, ride, hike, and there are some great places to stop and eat on the way. Get loopy on the Loop Trail.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we are still in Midland on our virtual field trip. So there's a great thing to see out here with all the ice or snowmobiling in the winter, but let's warm up a bit with the sunshine and think about the summer boating season. It is absolutely beautiful out here in Midland. It is so busy out here, it'll look like the Highway 401 on weekends. There's also Owenda Provincial Park, and don't forget Georgian Bay Islands National Park, Beausoleil Island, only accessible by boat. So we wish we could be doing this field trip with you, but because of COVID we can't, so we're doing this the best we can. And thank you to the Midland website for all the help and giving me my notes.
Although the ice can be several feet thick, when the icebreaker is in town, it's not a good idea to be out ice fishing.
Here we are at the bottom of King Street in Midland by the beautiful water yet again. The town of Midland was founded in 1871, and shipbuilding industry played a major role in the development of Midland. Georgian Bay is often considered the 6th Great Lake. So in summer events and winter events in Midland include Ontario's Butter Tart Festival, which is really fantastic. If you want to eat lots of butter tarts, go there. Canada Day celebrations, party on the dock, live music and food, kids fishing, rib and craft beer fest, floaty fest, watercross, tug fest, now that sounds fun, Midland Sled Fest, Remembrance Day, and of course we always end the ho 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 of the year with the Santa Claus Parade. And one of the 33 murals, the largest one, is right behind us, as you can see. Just imagine that. We'll learn more about the murals later. And that was Marilyn's finger. Okay, so in the neighboring Penetanguishene, we also have Discovery Harbor, and it has amazing things. So you can do a pumpkin inferno, You can sweep a deck and be a pirate. So you'll notice the amazing models they have. You can go back in time. And also the King's Wharf Theatre has beautiful live plays you can go see. So I want to give a shout out to this billboard and the models.
For me, a trip to Midland is never complete without a stop for lunch at Dino's. As you can see, Martha and Louise both accepted the challenge of their infamous mile-high sandwich. The Midland Cultural Center is kitty corner to the old limestone library building, which offers a unique contrast in architecture. The center has theaters, it has a cafe, it has great food, it has local artisans, an art shop, and is home to approximately 75,000 visitors per year. Another great tourist attraction in Midland is a tour of the 33 murals created by Fred Lenz. These murals depict the history and the story of Midland throughout the years. The final mural that you will see was painted on the grain elevator. It is said that Mr. Lenz practiced this on 3 toilet paper rolls in order to get the correct shape. This picture of this mural was taken from the deck of the ship, the Baie-Comeau, as it left Midland Harbor. As you wander down the main street of Midland, don't forget to stop and visit some of the local merchants. No small town in Ontario would be complete without sports. The North Simcoe Rec Centre is a multi-purpose facility with 2 ice rinks. With multiple meeting rooms and event space, it can be used for trade shows, receptions, seminars, meetings, dances, concerts, etc., etc. The Midland Curling Club was built in 1919, making it over 100 years old. World champion curling brothers Russ and Glenn Howard were both born and raised in Midland and curled here. Fun fact, Russ Howard was the oldest Canadian to ever win a gold medal at the age of 50. Our final stop in Midland is the Huronia Museum. This museum typically welcomes 20,000 visitors a year and is open year-round. It consists of the main museum building and the Huron-Wendat Village Palisade and Longhouse. There are nearly 1 million objects that include artifacts pertaining to Native history and maritime history. The museum provides an excellent educational program for schools and adults. As you leave Midland, stop by Port Nickel and visit the SS Keewatin, the only Edwardian ship left in the world. It was built in 1907 and is 5 years older than the Titanic. Thank you for joining us today on this first ever virtual field trip. We really hope that you enjoyed it. It is customary in the marine industry for a ship to salute the port as she departs on her first trip of the season. We salute you, the students, for the resilience and ability to adapt as you have navigated through these past 2 semesters in your educational journey here at Georgian College.
Saturday, March 20th, 2021 in beautiful downtown Midland. Canada Steamship Line self-unloading bulk carrier just departing its winter berth. Safe travels, folks. Stay safe.
While I can't say it, that's funny. Why Marsh Wildlife Center? Why Marsh Wildlife Center? Betty bought a bit of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. Okay.
All right,
Are you holding it that way or the other way?
this way actually.
Okay. Really? Sorry. Okay. Oh.